Think about your day. You probably finished a dozen things, and you can barely remember any of them. But that one task you didn't finish, the email you left half-written, the call you meant to make, that one is still sitting in the back of your mind right now, quietly poking you. Your brain has a bizarre rule. It lets go of what you finish and clings to what you don't. Seems backwards. Wouldn't it make more sense to remember what you accomplished? Instead, the finished stuff evaporates, and the unfinished stuff haunts you. Why would a brain be built like that? The answer starts, of all places, in a busy restaurant. Nearly 100 years ago, a psychologist named Zeigarnik noticed something remarkable about a waiter. He could hold a huge, complicated order in his head perfectly, who wanted what at every table, right up until the bill was paid. But the moment the payment was done, ask him about that same table and nothing. It was gone, completely wiped. She took it into the lab and tested it properly. She gave people tasks and interrupted them halfway through some of them. Later, she asked what they remembered. The result was clear and strange. People remembered the tasks they were stopped in the middle of far better than the ones they'd completed. And so the Zeigarnik effect was born. Here's what's happening under the hood. When you start something, your brain opens a kind of loop, a background process that stays switched on, humming with a little tension, reminding you it isn't done. That tension is deliberate. It's your mind's way of making sure you come back and finish. And the only thing that shuts the loop off is completion. The second you finish the task, the loop closes, the tension releases, and your brain happily forgets, because it no longer needs to hold on. That's why the waiter forgot the table the instant the bill was paid. The loop was closed. Job done. Memory released. Now watch how many people have figured this out and are using it on you. Every time a show ends on a cliffhanger, to be continued, that's an open loop they're planting in your head on purpose, so you can't rest until the next episode. Your profile is 80% complete. Every progress bar. Just 3 steps left. They're all dangling an unfinished loop and daring your brain to leave it open. And yes, I'll be honest with you. This series does it too. Every one of these videos ends by teasing the next one. That little tease is an open loop, planted right in your mind, hoping it nags you back. Now that you know the trick, you get to decide whether to let it work. That's the whole point of understanding it. Quick pause. If this just made you see something totally ordinary in a completely different way, that is your cue to subscribe. It's free, it takes 1 second, and it genuinely helps this channel grow. Tap the like button while you're there, and if you've spotted a hidden real reason of your own, tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Right back to it. But there's a cost to all this. In modern life, you're not carrying one open loop. You're carrying dozens. Unread notifications, half-finished projects, messages you meant to reply to. Every single one is a tiny loop humming in the background, quietly draining you. That vague, tired, can't switch off feeling at the end of a day? Often it's just too many loops left open at once. So let's turn it into a tool. First, use it to beat procrastination. The reason a big task feels so heavy is that the loop isn't open yet, so there's no pull. The fix? Just start. 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence, make the first move. The instant you begin, the loop opens, the tension kicks in, and suddenly your brain wants to finish. Starting is the hard part precisely because it's what switches the pull on. And second, here's the one that can genuinely calm a racing mind. You don't actually have to finish everything to make it stop nagging. You just have to convince your brain the loop is handled. And the simplest way to do that is to write it down. A specific next step on paper or a list. Studies suggest that capturing an unfinished task quiets the intrusive thoughts almost as well as completing it, because your mind finally trusts it won't be forgotten. So the thing rattling around your head at midnight doesn't need to be solved right then. It needs to be caught, written somewhere your brain believes is safe. Close the loop or capture the loop. Either way, the haunting stops. Your brain was never trying to torment you. It was trying to make sure nothing important slipped through the cracks. Once you understand that, you stop fighting the nagging and start using it. Start things to summon the pull. Write things down to release it. The unfinished no longer owns you. You just learned where its off switch is. Your mind clings to what's unfinished, but it does something even stranger with confidence. There's a reason the people who know the least are often the surest of themselves, and the true experts quietly doubt. Next time, the curious trap of not knowing what you don't know. See you then.